Being alone isn't the problem. Like, logically, you're fine, but something just feels off. Most people assume loneliness just happens, but it doesn't. It's a reaction to something you're doing without realizing it, and if you don't handle it the right way, it only gets worse. Let me explain. Asterisk. He keeps his distance, speaks only when necessary, and rarely shows emotion. Many mistake this for arrogance or indifference, but the truth is, Giyu carries deep emotional scars. He lost his sister at a young age. Then, he lost his closest friend, Sabito, the only person who truly understood him. He survived, but that survival came at a cost: guilt, pain, and a profound sense of isolation. He doesn't push people away because he dislikes them. He does it because he knows what it's like to lose the people he cares about. And yet, despite everything, Giyu doesn't break. And like those who constantly seek validation or companionship, to feel whole, Giyu chooses solitude. Not because he has to, but because he understands that true strength comes from within. He doesn't fear being alone, he embraces it. Because he's learned to rely on himself. Society pushes the idea that constant connection is necessary, treating solitude as something to avoid. But here's the truth. Being alone isn't a weakness, it's an advantage. When you spend time alone, you truly get to know yourself. You start to understand your own needs, rather than molding yourself to fit others' expectations. So, how can you develop Giyu's mindset and turn solitude into strength? Here are 6 key lessons. Redefine solitude. Being alone isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity to understand yourself without outside influence. The stronger your relationship with yourself, the less you'll rely on others to fill emotional voids. Asterisk. Find purpose in independence. Giyu dedicates himself fully to his role as a Hashira. Purpose gives solitude meaning. When you have something to focus on, whether it's a skill, a career, or personal growth, you turn alone time into something valuable, detached from external validation. Giyu doesn't care about being liked. He acts based on his values, not public opinion. When you stop seeking approval, you gain the freedom to be yourself without fear of rejection. Asterisk. Spend time in nature. Giyu's affinity for water isn't just symbolic. Nature has a way of calming the mind and helping you reconnect with yourself. Go for a walk, sit by a river, or watch the sunset. Learn to enjoy your own company. Asterisk. Go outside alone. Many people avoid doing things alone because they fear looking awkward. But the more time you spend alone in public, eating at a restaurant, going to a movie, or traveling, the more confident you become in your independence. Asterisk. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the biggest sources of loneliness is thinking you should be like someone else. Giyu never tries to be like Rengoku or Sanemi. He stays true to himself. The moment you stop measuring yourself against others, solitude stops feeling like a burden and starts feeling like freedom. One of Giyu's most defining moments is his confrontation with Sanemi. The other Hashira mock him, question his abilities, and even try to provoke him. Most people would react emotionally, feeling the need to prove themselves. But Giyu, he stays calm. He doesn't argue. He doesn't get defensive. He simply stands firm in his beliefs. That's the power of true independence. When you embrace solitude, you become unshakable. Others can doubt you, criticize you, or misunderstand you, but none of it affects your inner stability, because at the end of the day, you don't need their validation.